Здорово, народ, с вами Рома PacMan, вы на канале Boomerang Games. Мы продолжаем проходить игрушку Saint Kotar, друзья. В прошлой серии мы открыли вот этот вот надгробный камень, он был на ключ закрыт, и, собственно говоря, нам сюда и нужно отправляться, я так понял, и там мы что-то узнаем новое. Так что, ребята, все обязательно продолжайте смотреть данное прохождение, все подключайтесь к нам, включайте наушники, и всем приятного просмотра, давайте уже начнем. Он типа снаружи стоит или чё? Да ты заебал, долбоёб. Да хуй он спустится, да? Ага. Я так и знал, блядь. Так и знал, блядь. Так, давайте осмотримся. Очень приятно. Just a large storage jar with something slimy and gangrenous inside. I don't want to know what it is. Some felt pens, rags, and a folded paper. Let's take a look at the paper. Так, чё на листке? Давайте посмотрим. Я думаю, покажет.
Nikolai, come downstairs quickly. I found something. Nikolai? Is he even up there anymore?
Пидорас, бля.
This isn't Victoria's handwriting. The Long brothers left it for me. Why would Victoria want it?
А что это за здание?
Nothing makes sense. I'm taking it with me. It's probably the only reason why I have been led here.
Это замок, я так понял, да, в котором мы еще не были. Но ее подсказки, это ее подсказки, ёб твою мать, а? Что такой тупой?
Two plastic bags full of a kind of powder, a yellow type of chalk perhaps, and a handful of used syringes and burned spoons. I think the bad smell comes from them. It's sulfur. Dear God, these two brothers are using it to drug themselves. I'm not a junkie, but how do they survive with pure poison in their veins?
Ну как-то так, чувак. Так, что-то взять можно, шприц. Я надеюсь, все-таки использовать нам надо будет. Вернее, я надеюсь, что мы его используем, когда надо будет. Вот так, думаю, выразиться будет правильнее. А, это все-таки его трупак, да? Франа. Ебать, жестко. Ну, наверное, давайте возьмем. А, точно, у нас же мешок есть. Так, мешок. Отлично. Ну все, голова у нас. Да ты уже столько нагрешил, тут тебе точно пизда после смерти. Я в этом убежден. Так, давайте что, посмотрим в этот. Может, внутри что-то будет. Можно сдвинуть, нет? Пидорас тот еще. Так, а это чем? Че, он настолько меньше? Ну, вероятно.
This body looks ancient, as if it had been mummified centuries ago.
Так, ну чё, тут вроде все мы взяли, что надо было, да? Мне кажется, и можно отсюда выбираться и пойти куда-то дальше. Он заебал, бля. Вот серьезно, заебал. Так, тут что, все так же? Но, видимо, нам придется самим как-то как-то куда-то топать. Так, а назад мы вернуться-то можем? Теперь уж. Не понял, туда пути тоже нет, да? Или чё? Ну, замечательно. Отлично, просто здорово. Пути никуда нет, и придется, ну, идти куда-то туда, видимо. Давайте внутрь зайдем, посмотрим, может он там. Колямба. Вот он заебал проебываться постоянно, всю игру он проебывается где-то. Сучий Поттер. А вон Колямба стоит. Так, давайте поговорим, что он там увидел. С ним что-то не то же, он явно под впечатлением всей этой колдовской хуйни. Мне, по-моему, он тоже, да, ебанутый. А, то, что он видит, да? Ебать, он точно конченый уже. Он попал под эти чары или что там, не знаю.
How can I even know you really are my mother?
Seek answers from me.
Так, ну давайте побазарим со стороны старухи, которая называется его матерью.
Where? What happened to the other orphans?
А, он же в сиротском доме рос, да? Где детей убили или что-то такое. Вот же сучья тварь. Что они сделали? А, они над ним издевались, видимо, да, и она что-то решила отомстить по-жесткому.
What did he used to say to me?
А, батя любил его как... как я понял.
What did you say about him?
God is plague. Leave God.
I already did. I killed a lie to see the truth.
Now you can see.
I can't. I can't find my family.
Victoria and child are in Utah. Find Nerman, kill him.
Блять, не верили, чувак. Нельзя верить такой хуйне, отвечаю.
Where? Show me. Tell me.
Show me. Бля, ты реально ебанутый, Колян. Не думал, что с тобой в начале игры, я вообще не думал, что с ним это случится, именно с ним. Пиздёж какой-то лютый прям. Все, пошел нахуй. О, там какой-то чувак стоит. Че, ебанутый?
Mother, where is she?
The town has remedies for such behaviors. He'll be fine.
Who are you? I think I saw you.
Dr. Kabir is the pathologist coroner of Saint Kotar. You saw him earlier outside the church.
So, before being interrupted by the madman here, I was asking about your reason.
Так. Я что-то его не помню, честно говоря. Да тут ты в любом месте в абсолютной опасности, мне кажется, нет? Заблудились и не нашли выход из леса. Очень правдоподобно.
Why are you here, Doctor?
Work. Even the smallest of details count.
Did you find any new piece of evidence?
Oh, I found more than that.
Очень смешно.
Clear to me now that after they killed our dear mayor, Nermin and Victoria disappeared into the
Блять,
woods.
нам это известно уже несколько серий,
Thought it
ебать.
already said that you found her coat not far from here.
Indeed, they ran towards the mountain.
She is there with my child. And if we don't move...
Evidence points to the woman being taken by force.
You
hear that, Benedict? I told you.
I told you. Так, она помогала Нермину или нет? Навряд ли, я думаю. Он уже начал сомневаться, смотрите.
She was taken by force. You just said it.
Неоднозначно. До конца мы все не узнаем, пока ее не найдем.
What other evidence did you collect?
I can share only the conclusions.
And they are...
Victoria was ritually murdered and eaten by Nermin.
Liar. She's alive. I know she is.
But one little detail still bothers me. Why would Nermin leave such a deliciously innocent piece of flesh out there?
You found her? You found pieces of my sister?
Чё, блять?
I was talking about the fetus.
А, плод вырезали, да? Ебать. Жесткое дерьмо.
What?
Охуели?
Want clear answers. If you tell me the truth, I might let you die before the ritual ends.
Так, этот пидор тоже с ними, да?
Monsters die eventually. You know that?
Так, ну давайте, суки.
Simple and short questions demand simple and short answers. So please.
Так.
Where's Nermin, and what did you do with the Sekfra book?
Так, и нельзя свисток свистнуть. У нас же есть свисток, а темных сил нет.
Nikolai has the book. Nermin visited his own house not long ago. He fled. We don't know where he
Ну,
is.
по крайней мере, сказали правду.
Get their eyes, hearts, and brains. I want to feel their
Чё, охуели?
presence
Мостов,
so
помоги,
far
блядь.
through me.
Мостов. Только не говорите нам, что нас сейчас снова, блядь, вывернут наизнанку. О, красав, нихуя себе.
Servants of the unknown, you become the ashes of
Вот
this
это он
world.
въебал, как старый добрый дядя Холлифилд.
My hands are God's words.
Чисто одной рукой разъебал двоих.
Kabir is gone.
Одной правой, так сказать.
There might be more of them in the vicinity.
Let's go get him.
Don't be a fool. It would be suicide.
Блядь, слава богу, он появился, слава богу, мы на его стороне были все это время, да?
The forest is mapped in my brain. Trust me.
Я надеюсь, он нас не наебывает.
What are we doing here?
Nikolai, no evil dares to come here. This is the safest place in town.
I don't need safety right now. I need to get onto the mountain.
Enough. You're not going anywhere, fool. This is not the time to act heroic. The Saborans are on the move.
How do you mean on the move?
What and where, I do not know, but something is about to happen soon. You must tell me, what were you doing in that church?
Так, искали эпитафию.
We followed the epitaph.
And?
The Lung brothers have been desecrating the subterranean mausoleum. It's dreadful.
I understand, but what have you found in there? Anything at all?
I found the ground plan to the Marov asylum.
Not a
А, это
strange
лечебница была.
Timur Lang works in the asylum as the gravekeeper. Anything
Нам
else?
нужно добраться до лечебницы, явно. Мы там еще не
Ground plan has
были.
my name written on it.
What?
Show it to me. Interesting. This is the plan to the underground level.
Блять, ну естественно подземного, сука.
What is on that level?
You are looking at the entrails of the asylum, where the inmates are held,
Сука,
tortured, and
не хочу туда.
Any idea what part of the asylum this is? The part marked with an X.
I don't. But notice the detail below it.
Graves.
Кресты
So it
какие-то.
marks where Timur works.
There must be something else. I doubt he would trace the route you need to take to see him.
It could be his destiny. The plot where Benedict is to be buried.
What is your problem?
We're losing time here looking at this useless piece of paper. Let's
Ну, этот
get
кусок
going.
бумаги, по-моему, это, ну, наша дорожка к правде, нет? Так, можно ли как-то попасть внутрь? Ну, явно можно.
I strongly advise you not to do that.
Trust me, he won't. We're going on to the mountain now.
Henry, you told me yourself. I must follow the truth. What else do I have at the moment?
Marov was placed within the halls and rooms of the former prison Ferdinand. It's impenetrable, I'm sorry.
There must be a way in.
The island is one massive solid rock. And the only way to get to it is using a boat on the Via Dolorosa.
Виа Долороса?
Meaning?
Это где, блядь?
Dolorosa is an artificial
По воде очень узко, с высокими толстыми деревянными столбами по обеим сторонам.
and thick wooden pillars on both sides. It starts in the cave at the lake's shore, and the pillars are so close to each other that not even a fly can get through the wall. The only way you get in is by being denounced and deported. And you don't want that, brother.
This is not Victoria's handwriting.
That I can confirm.
Handwriting is the signature of one's life. You write in accordance to how you act and what you believe. Here I see pain, chaos, and loss. And so I am sure these letters and lines were put here by one of the Long brothers.
Nerman escaped from the asylum not so long ago.
He did.
Yes, but this doesn't explain my name on the ground plan.
What are you thinking?
That the Long brothers were helping my sister to get Nerman out of there.
I'm losing my patience here. What are you talking about? They were helping her, and then they wrote your name on it?
Nikolai is right. It doesn't make sense.
Есть такая маза, да.
It was you who helped him escape, and we're in this horror because of you.
Says the man who didn't even recognize evil under his own roof.
Enough. You need each other.
Бля, Падр прав. На самом деле они заебали, они как дети, вот как с самого начала у них не пошло дело, так они цапаются друг с другом, хотя один другому уже жизнь спас, должны быть вроде как они, ну, как-то покрепче их дружба оказаться, но нет, увы и ах. Так, как вы оказались в той церкви? Не поймите неправильно, я признаю, что вы там были.
Don't mind my question. I'm grateful you did.
You must forgive me, brother. After you left, I went into our archives and realized I have misled you. That's when I decided to go there myself.
You came in time to ruin everything. Those yellow things could have told us where Victoria is.
Чё, долбоёб, что ли?
Your wife...
Don't call me that. I'm not your brother.
Чё такой еблан-то, а?
Your wife and child are dead.
God knows everything.
I'm just his voice.
All right, Father. I'm leaving. Benedict, are you coming with me or not?
On the mountain? Were you listening at all?
I can't let you go. Nikolai, do you have the book Kaber was seeking?
I repeat, I need to get onto the mountain. It's where Victoria and my child are being held captive.
The book is dangerous, and it should be destroyed immediately. The moment you step out of here, your downfall into obscurity will begin. Do not do that.
Уж реально не стоит, хуй знает.
Ever heard of the Valais witch trials? The Sekvra religion?
I don't care. I have the key to save my family, and I'm not handing it to anyone until I succeed.
As we speak, that thing is corrupting your soul. You must listen. Give it to me.
Я согласен с отцом.
Nerman is trying to lure us into a trap. Do not go into the mountain.
You mentioned before he was in the house. What house?
The one where Fran was murdered. It's where we spent the night.
You didn't... Oh, dear God.
Nikolai saw Nerman there, in the catacomb below the house.
Catacomb, of course. Every Saboran house has one. A web of catacombs hides beneath the town and no one to raise them.
My wife and child are imprisoned in Udon.
Закрой ебальник, прошу тебя, сука. Как ты заебал, а?
And more cunningly, the two of us into a trap.
I know she's waiting for me.
Ну, его, конечно, можно понять, да, вот этого товарища, то, что, бля, у него жена, ребенок, они там в плену, и он верит. И я, честно говоря, я тоже верю, то, что она еще жива. Но, бля, хуй знает, как бы, тупо идти прямо в лоб, так, как тебя ведут, да? Надо быть хитрее, немножко хладнокровнее.
Give Father Henry the book and let's leave this accursed place. I don't know where to look next. My name being on the
Заебал
silent
ты-то, не
ground
сдавайся,
means
надо добраться до правды.
I have nothing.
Как же так?
I failed God and I'm leaving this accursed place.
Listen to him. You won't find the truth if you stay. Only more death. We will never know.
You both know nothing.
What is this?
You're right. You know nothing. Everything that's been happening was about you, your father, and God.
What?
Read the letter. We are in this horror. Your sister is
Что за
somewhere.
письмо?
If my family is dead, then may my body become bloated and infected with pus and worms. Remember that. From the moment we woke up. No, from the moment you were forced
Ну
to
да,
come,
есть такое дело.
you blamed her. Victoria did this. Victoria did that. She's a witch, a cannibal, a worshiper of demons. You couldn't be further from the truth, brother.
You are turning your back on God, Nikolai.
He has turned his back on me a long time ago. And if I need to do the same to him to save my family, so be it. The book stays with me.
You won't stop him, Father?
Так, снова мы разделились. Интересно.
Right moment to get my hands on the book. Then I'll destroy it, hopefully without the need to kill him. You stay here until I come back. You understand?
I can't promise anything.
Бля, я надеюсь, у него не ёбнет так же, как тех двоих.
God bless you.
Mother said I know where to find Victoria and the baby. What did she mean by that? I have no clue where to go on the mountain. I have to ask around for directions.
Кого ты спросишь дорогу, интересно? Ну, туда можно пойти, нет? Наверное, можно, да?
I have nothing to do.
А туда зато можно. Заебись. Прикольно. Че, поговорим с этими товарищами, может? Вроде как вариантов не особо много.
I see three men, each to their own corner, standing and staring at the wall before them. A kind of a prayer, I guess? What are you doing here? What?
Заебись, поговорили.
No tongue and no eyes.
А, он уже стал, да, этим
You really
долбоебом?
think you
Нет?
are.
Уже говорить не может.
Good. Her skin has no color whatsoever, and her eyes look sad.
А у него глаза есть еще? Интересно. Неожиданно.
I shouldn't bother him. His mind seems to be elsewhere.
Так, он сюда пойдет, нет? Не пойдет, наверное, да?
Nothing to do or see in there. Just rubble.
Может, там что-нибудь было бы интересное. Че, поговорим с товарищем?
How's it going down there? You hear me? Talk to me, cripple. I have no time to waste.
What do you want?
I need directions to get onto the Udav Mountain.
Are you attracted by darkness?
I'm chasing a man named Nerman.
I see. I know the place. But you must show respect before I tell you anything.
I have no time to pay respect.
Patience. Do what I ask and I will help. Force me to tell you against my will and, well...
What do you want?
You must choose. Either you become my child or you find
Че, ебанутый?
someone else who will.
Your child? What does that mean?
Не, глаз я лишиться не хочу.
People outside. I want you to become one of them.
Иди
I
нахуй.
want you to be my child.
Я тебя щемпур воткну в жопу.
Those people are cripples. They don't have eyes, and they look mindless.
Be careful what you say. My children have no eyes and no tongues, but they see and talk. I guide them now through this valley of darkness, and I will guide them in the afterlife. Join me, Nikolai.
How do you know my name?
A former deacon.
Who told you that? Benedict? Was he here?
Nobody needs to tell me anything. I'm a prophet.
Ну да, конечно.
If I become your child, then you will tell me where Nerman is?
Correct.
And to become one, I would need to have both eyes and my tongue removed?
Correct.
And then I would find a way to Udav, completely blind, by having you at my side as a guide?
Not at your side. I would be still sitting here, but you are correct.
Иди нахуй.
You think I'm insane? Why would I do that?
I know you are desperate to kill Nerman. Do not expect anyone else to tell you where he is, because they don't know. No one wants to know. So, what is your decision?
Так, зачем вам мои глаза и язык? Решил найти для вас нового чата, где мне его искать.
Why do you want my eyes and tongue?
I already told you.
I need them to function.
You can't become a child if you keep them.
Take my ears or fingers instead.
Ебать, может поторговаться еще
Anything that won't
нихуя.
make me incapacitated.
Нет, ему нужна...
Let you pass with just a tongue. But
Э.
the eyes are essential.
You have something against Nerman and you want him to die. I can feel it. You want to help me. So help me.
I just told you. Give me your eyes.
One eye. And we have a deal.
2.
One eye. The healthier one.
Nikolai. I do want that monster dead. I want revenge. He killed and ate scores of my children. All right, I accept. But I won't accept you as a child. You are to be a half child.
Ебать, ну хотя бы глаз сохраним один.
Understood.
Go outside now. One of my children will take care of you.
Сейчас глаз вырвет нам.
Everything will be fine.
Ну да, конечно. А, блядь, сука. Больно же, бля.
Oh, God.
Good. Welcome back, my new...
You have my eye. Now guide me to the mountain.
You did good. Come down, will you? The pain will pass.
Получата.
You'll always be my half child. Now listen to me very carefully. I'm your eye now.
Колян погряз в какой-то хуйне, пизде и пиздеце. Не знаю, как это назвать, но полный пиздец.
I should go find Henry.
It's impolite to stare like that.
Evelina?
Shh. Quiet. You'll wake up the children.
What are you doing out there?
Talking to God.
Can you come in?
No.
May I come out? I'd like to talk to you.
I want to be left alone. What do you want?
I've talked to Rudolf.
Where did you find him?
Just across the street, in the Kuga district.
That's what I was afraid of. I can't stand the men and women in there. Bunch of useless, evil miscreants. Drug addicts. Never have I set foot on that street. Never have I even glanced in that direction. God help me if I did. Now that I know where he is, on top of everything else I heard, I don't want him back.
And he won't be coming back. He is a changed man, lost in his mind and soul.
Good. May he rot and suffer. He is dead to me.
That boy, Anton, how did he end up in this place?
What kind of question is that?
I mean, where are his parents?
Anita couldn't endure the brutality of this place and the weight of existence. So she took her own life and left the boy alone in this world.
And his father?
It's not my place to talk about him. Ask Norin.
Chief of Police, Norin?
Know any other Norin in this town?
I'll ask if I get a chance. Thank you. Where's Anton?
We can't find him anymore. We fear the worst.
Что, его ёбнули уже?
Remember when you told me you never saw him before?
I did not.
I'm not questioning that. If you lied, you will answer to God and only to God.
Evelina.
He disappeared and we can't find him. I tried looking everywhere, but he is gone. It's as if the ground has opened up and swallowed him whole.
I am sorry. Excuse me.
Ну все, по-моему, пора уже нам куда-то пойти, нет?
It's quiet and depressing outside.
Так. Тут мы никуда пойти не можем, я так понял, да? Тут все по-прежнему.
Corpses with...
Давайте попробуем выйти теперь, наверное. Теперь, мне кажется, можно уже. А, письмо надо прочитать, да? Какое? Письмо.
Son, I hope this letter finds you in good health. I am not dead yet. Just for a moment, try to forget what you think I did to you, your sister, and mother. Read the letter to the end, and then decide if I shall stay dead, or if you prefer to see me one more time. I have reasons why I left, but I can't finish what I started without your help. Without hesitation, pack only the essentials and travel to Saint Kotar in Croatia. You'll like it. It's similar to Gjor. Now what follows might seem strange, to say the least. But don't worry. Just do as I say and I'll explain everything in person. Find a way to get into the Merzel's house on Gagulta Hill. Descend into the catacomb and take the book you find there. I warn you, this might sound strange and insane, but it is of vital importance that you do it.
Бля, батя в этом замешан как-то, да?
Do not carry it around. Hide it somewhere in town or its surroundings. I repeat, do not take it or else you risk being exposed to its malevolent sway. Leave town and return on Ivan Kotar's day, October 28th. Meet me at the Grimalda Castle during the exhibition on that same day. Do not forget to take the book. Everyone will be wearing masks, but I'm sure I'll be the only one wearing a yellow one. You can't miss me, son. It is of the utmost importance to go right away and to travel alone. No one else must know about this. Not even your sister or mother. If you still doubt this is your father writing, then simply ask yourself, what is true faith? I can't find the right words. I can't find the meaning in this.
Где он это письмо взял, я не понял.
It is Benedict. This is his handwriting, and the words are his, and the true.
Да нахуй он тебе нужен, тебе ебашил.
This is my father.
Еблан.
Victoria must have found this letter. Mostov said she was seen in town a few months ago when she met Nerman and the cult. And then the Sekvra book ends up in my Bible. Why? And why did my father want it? If he knew where the book was, why didn't he take it? Instead, he sends me a letter to make me do it. Did she meet our father at the castle last night? For God's sake, why would she kill him? He disappeared. We thought he was dead. Now that I know it was all a lie, is he dead for real? And they kept the letter hidden from me this whole time. She dragged me to this place without telling me anything. I have to know if the man with the yellow mask was really my father, and then I can leave this town in peace. Mostov said they won't find his identity, which means I don't have a choice. I have to go to the Grimalda castle and hope to find some clues. How do I get
Наконец-то.
in? And not to forget, I need a mask.
Да, мне нужна будет маска. А где взять маску? Надо к этой сходить, наверное, да, купить или что? Теперь можно выйти, слава богу. Так.
Saint Kotar.
О, туда можно зайти. Там закрыто все так же.
Henry must have
О,
So this is the crypt where they kept Saint Kotar. It looks like a torture chamber.
ну это и есть, по-моему, камень пыток.
The statue bears some of his resemblance, but the face is Saint Kotar's. It was probably made by someone recently and put in here by Henry.
Отец Генри здесь кого-то явно пытал. Пытал жестко, насколько мы слышали.
Some people can only find God after cruel and unusual torture. Punishment for the life they have lived. This cannot amount to true love or pureness of faith. Some people. These have been carved into the wall a long time ago, written in Old Croatian as it seems. I'll try to comprehend them. I was born in the year of our Lord, 1159.
Ебать давно.
That I do know. Time is not my ally in this struggle. Having been kept in here for so long, I know not of times past outside this room.
Местечко-то
I am now
древнее.
a man changed, broken of soul. My mind is dark and stormy. I still hold God in my heart. No monster shall ever rid me of him. I accept my fate, the agony, the torture. Hear me, God. Save this town and its inhabitants. They are good people and always faithful.
Сам город, по-моему, паник, да, в какой-то
I am
пизде.
hearing voices, a consequence of my bleak thoughts. I know they are not with me. I know it is what the one inside of me wants me to hear. Kasag. Kasag is moon, god of all, god of Ahrizat. Rashahaz is trees. Ashrior is hunting. Beelzes is lost mind. Matanbal are horrors and rest. Yatka are the crows. The crows are everywhere. Nazash is blood, flesh and blood. Utaloks they call them. They're gods.
Так, сколько их там дохуя? Ебать мой хуй. Ну ладно, прослушаем.
Settled before Christ. Sabor. The name must be changed. Sabor glorifies the tribe from the mountain. Change it. For certain it was them who came here first. Change it. Exterminate the tribe in town. May God bless my disciples. I can still recall their faces. Never will I forget their courage. They did not die in vain. Aloysie, Timotei, Jeronim,
Это что, сам Иван Котар написал, нет? Это же его ученики вроде, нет?
The Saborans are. I have visions of their past. I know them. They were a tribe of the Scythians. A cannibal tribe with occult practices. Scythians banished them and so they moved from the Caucasus to here. Damned is the day when they decided to settle in this region, in this valley, inside the mountain. They worship Utaloks. Utaloks are their gods. Kasag is the one god who rules over all. Other gods are princes of the underworld. Ahrizat is their kingdom. Sekvra is their malevolent religion. Their only love, death. When a Saboran dies, his body must remain intact. If so, his evil spirit in the form of a demon stays in this life, this world. If his body remains, his spirit moves on to human hosts, haunting for all eternity unless his corpse be destroyed, reduced to ashes.
Пиздец.
The Kasag prophecy foretells. It predicted our arrival and the extermination of the tribe in the mountain. It was just the end of an age for
Бля, я потихо заебался уже слушать вот это. Пиздец весь.
That king will be crowned by Kasag himself, and he will reunite all the demons and all the tribe's descendants under his sole rule. If the prophecy is fulfilled, darkness will fall upon humanity. Not only
Что, вся земля станет таким пиздецом? Нет. Нет, спасибо. Так, лето Господне. Осталось чуть-чуть, ребят, потерпите.
What they built there is astonishing. How can such a mindless tribe build such spectacles for the eye? We killed them all. They killed us. It was only by the grace of God I got out alive. God wanted it to be this way. I wanted it to be this way. This town deserves peace. A lake lays hidden. It lies beneath the womb in the depths of Udav, a lake of sulfur in frozen dark. Deep in this lake be souls in human form, blackened, floating about in conflagration, without weight or equilibrium, shrieking groans of pain, despair, horrifying beyond imagination.
Так, осталось последнее.
Remember their names, but try not to think or talk about them. It is dangerous. It attracts the demons. Kasag, Matambal, Nazash, Yatka, Ashreor, Beelzes, Rashahas.
Бля, ну вроде все прочитали.
I've read everything that's comprehensible here. A shocking read. This town and Kotar have a long dark history together.
Так, ну тут вроде все, да? Больше ничего нету. Я так понял, свечки. Все вроде посмотрели, что можно было. Так, вот эта дверца не откроется нам случайно, нет?
Locked. Not strange considering where I am now. I struggle to find a reason to do that.
Ну ладно, тогда пойдем отсюда, может, в другой раз. Так, ладно. Давайте отсюда двигать, уже заебало меня это место. Стрёмное. Так, может, тут он тоже дверцу, может, забыл закрыть. Нихуя не забыл. Ладно. Давайте на школу прогуляемся к этому товарищу. Вроде голову надо ему принести, нет? Так, ну голову, я думаю, отнесем ему в следующую серию уже. А эту серию, я думаю, надо уже заканчивать, ребята. Так что все обязательно продолжайте смотреть данное прохождение только на нашем канале. Для этого подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии. Вы были на канале Boomerang Games, а для вас играл Роман PacMan. Всем пока-пока.